This conversation is making me uncomfortable.
Yeah, you and me both, sister.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for those big bang moments that, take away the laugh track, might be more uncomfortable than funny.
You gotta see what you're doing is a little creepy.
You sound just like Sigourney Weaver when I followed her into a restroom.
Number 10. Howard and the Robot Hand.
There you have it, gentlemen. Our entire dinner unpacked by robot. And it only took 28 minutes.
In the season 4 premiere, Howard borrows a robotic arm from the Jet Propulsion Laboratory and shows it off to the gang by having it unpack their Chinese food. Pretty cool. Totally not creepy. Later, at home, he programs the hand to massage his shoulder. Helpful, and still not creepy. Then he gets an idea. A very creepy idea. Howard, the king of self-gratification, sees the hand as a perfect tool for his, shall we say, pleasure.
Hold on, Howard, slow down. The robot hand is stuck on your what? You're not gonna believe this.
The fact that the program glitches and he finds himself and his genitals in a very precarious position. Well, okay, that's funny. But the fact that it went that far, we're sticking with creepy.
No, don't touch. The program is paused.
Oh, well, then let's unpause.
No, I loaded the wrong program. The hand thinks it's holding a screwdriver in outer space. If you continue the program, it's gonna start twisting.
Number 9. Raj sleeps over at Howard's mum's house. In the season 6 episode, the spoiler alert segmentation, Howard asks Raj to look in on his mother while he and Bernadette are away for the weekend.
Have dessert!
Well, I really couldn't. But I've had a lovely time eating your brisket and hearing about the things you've had removed from your body over the years.
Raj agrees, but what starts off as just going over for dinner turns into dessert, a sleepover, and breakfast the next morning.
After dinner, we watched a rerun of Rockford Files, and then she opened a bottle of cream sherry, and the next thing I know, she was tucking me into your bed.
And no, Raj doesn't sleep with Howard's mum, but she does, as Howard warned him, take his clothes as a way of making sure he can't leave. It all gets a good laugh, but an older lady imprisoning her son's friend by taking away his clothes? Come on.
My God, she's not gonna bathe me, is she?
Gee, I wish I could tell you no.
Number 8. Raj's drunk job interview. In season 3, Raj reveals to the gang that his grant money is running out, and that, with his research not showing any results, he might be deported back to India.
My visa's only good as long as I'm employed at the university, and when they find out I've got squat, they're going to cut me off. By the way, when I say squat, I mean diddly squat.
Later at the university, Howard tells Raj that a stellar research team is looking for people, and Raj quickly sets up an interview. The interview goes very well when it's just him and the male professor in charge.
A little early, isn't it?
Not on Proxima Centauri.
That's very good. Jolly amusing. But if you don't mind, I'll hold off until sunset on Titan.
However, when a female member of the team walks in, Raj quickly downs a little alcohol in order to be able to talk to her. Unfortunately, that talking involves asking her if she would want to join him in his hot tub.
That's just fascinating.
Thank you. Would you like to hear more about it in my hot tub?
Funny with a laughing track, harassment without one.
So when do I start?
Number 7. Leonard's childhood stories. You know what's really funny? A little boy whose mother never celebrates his birthday.
I don't celebrate my birthday.
Shut up, yeah you do.
It's no big deal. It's just the way I was raised. My parents focused on celebrating achievements, and being expelled from a birth canal was not considered one of them.
Oh, isn't it hysterical when a parent sets up an Easter egg hunt for their child but doesn't hide any eggs?
Did you get to the chapter where she staged the Easter egg hunt with no eggs to see how long I'd keep looking? The answer, by the way, June.
And let's not overlook the humour of a child building a hugging machine in order to feel the human affection that his mother isn't giving him.
A hugging machine?
Yeah, I got a dressmaker's mannequin. I stuffed it with an electric blanket so it would be warm, and I built 2 radio-controlled arms that would hug me and pat my back.
These are just some of the stories Leonard has recounted about his mother and his emotionally difficult childhood. And while they all came with audience laughter, are they really that funny?
Do you know she never let me celebrate my birthday because being born was her achievement, not mine?
That's heartbreaking.
Number 6. Amy films Penny. In preparation for Bernadette's wedding, the girls go out to try on dresses, and Maid of Honor Amy films the shopping experience.
Maid of Honor Amy Farrah Fowler's amazing behind-the-scenes wedding video. Take one.
Just trying on dresses. Do we really need to record this?
It's a nice idea to get it on tape, but Amy doesn't just film them in the dresses. At the end of the episode, an anxious Amy actually walks into Penny's dressing room, camera on, and catches her bestie in her underwear.
What is taking you so long?
Oh, Amy, get the hell out of here!
Barging into the private dressing room is bad enough, but in an extra funny and creepy moment, she swings the camera back to get a second look at her beautiful and very uncomfortable friend.
Sorry!
Amy!
Sorry!
Number 5. Bedroom Stewart.
You guys got a minute, or are you still coddling?
What is it, Stewart?
Can I come in?
Hang on.
In season 9, after having lived with Howard and Bernadette for years, Stewart tells the couple that with everything going on, he's decided to move into his own apartment. Beside the fact that Howard and Bernadette are in bed and naked under the covers, this is a pretty normal conversation.
So when are you thinking of moving?
Actually, I already found an apartment, so in a couple of days.
Oh, okay. Sorry to see you go.
That is until Stewart looks around the room and casually mentions that it's the first time he's been in said room when the two of them were awake.
I just have never been in this room while you're awake.
Hold on, what? The line gets a nice laugh, but think about what he just said. And if your creepy radar isn't going off right now, then you need to get it fixed. Number 4. Alex and an egg salad sandwich. In most cases, comparing your female assistant to an egg salad sandwich would be anything but funny. However, Sheldon does just that when reprimanding Alex about her previous flirtations towards Leonard.
What did I do?
You don't know? Oh, you poor dear. Your ovaries are squirting so much goofy juice into your brains you don't even know which way is up.
His heart might have been in the right place, but his decision to employ the misogynistic words of his late father was oh so wrong. And it made us feel almost as uncomfortable as Alex.
My father used to say that a woman is like an egg salad sandwich on a warm Texas day.
What?
Yes, it got laughs. However, take away the laugh track and the scene could have just as easily been taken from an office training video on workplace harassment.
When you feel possessed by amorous intent, may I suggest that you suppress it by leafing through this illustrated book of sexually transmitted diseases.
Number 3. Dr. Stalker. In the Season 8 episode, The Misinterpretation Agitation, Billy Bob Thornton guest stars as Dr. Oliver Lorvis, one of Penny's pharmaceutical clients who misinterprets her friendly nature for romantic desire.
I met her at my office. She winked at me, and I came hoping to initiate a romantic relationship.
Take away the laugh track on this one and you have a scary stalker episode. Not to mention the fact that Penny is essentially victim-shamed for her flirty nature on the job.
Look, the first someone is the deceitful you. The second someone is the delightful Dr. Lorvis.
Oh, this is very embarrassing.
Also, Lorvis imprisons her friends and her fiancé in his house in order to return to woo Penny. Again, locking them in his nerd paradise of a basement is playing for laughs, but behind those laughs, it's downright creepy.
You locked them in your basement?
Well, they're not locked in. The door just sticks.
Okay, so how do they unstick it?
They'd need the key.
Number 2. The Top Model House. From one supposedly funny stalker to another, many seasons before Dr. Lorvis became obsessed with Penny, Howard and Raj became obsessed with America's Next Top Model.
Oh, that's Anais. None of the other girls in the house like her.
House? What house?
They all live in a house together.
A house where?
Not just the show, but the models themselves, and the quest to find and infiltrate the house they were all living in. And using their smarts, the positions of the stars, and the military spy drone, they do it.
Can I help you?
Yes, we're here to fix the cable.
I think we have satellite.
That's what I meant.
They find the house, show up pretending to be cable repair guys, and get inside. There are lots of laughs throughout their quest, but even Leonard recognizes how creepy it all is.
God bless you, Google Street View registered trademark.
Okay, for the record, what you guys are doing is really creepy.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honourable mentions. Nerds and the Girls. Amy might enjoy it, but the way guys stare at them is definitely creepy.
Why are they staring?
Who cares? Just soak it in. Hello, boys.
Regular People. A shockingly ugly thing for Raj to say.
If you're so intimidated by talking to attractive girls, maybe you should practice by talking to regular people.
You mean like fatties and uggos?
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. So many Howard moments. When it comes to laughs, Howard Wolowitz gets some of the biggest of the series. However, there's also no character on the show that better represents the word creepy either. Remember, this is the same guy who lost his virginity to his second cousin.
It was my Uncle Murray's funeral. We were all back at my Aunt Barbara's house, our eyes locked over the pickled herring. We never meant for it to happen.
This is also the guy who awkwardly hit on Summer Glau and couldn't read her very uncomfortable and possibly slightly afraid body language.
And did you know the word pumpernickel comes from the German words pumper and nickel, which loosely translates to fart goblin?
No, I didn't.
And possibly the most creepy thing he did, Howard is the guy who gave his friend Penny a teddy bear with a hidden webcam in it. Crossing the line, don't you think?
Would you have opened the door if you knew it was me?
Not since I found out the teddy bear you gave me had a webcam in it.
What is your most laugh track dependent scene of the series? Leave us a comment that goes well with or without an audience lolling.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.